All right, thank you once again for joining us at Barhouse Crew. This is Mr. News with Geek and Cigar.
Yes,
All right, Golden State Warriors currently still undefeated.
Yeah.
All right, will they match the Bulls? Will they surpass the Bulls? What's gonna happen?
All right.
Man,
What do you guys think? They're on a roll right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We've seen this before.
Cigar's been itching to get his comments on
go
this.
ahead.
Golden State, they're a great team. I'll give them that. First of all, they fired Mark Jackson.
He hasn't let that go yet.
It's Mark Jackson's team. He's the one that built the team. They got rid of him for whatever reason. They bring Steve Kerr in. Now they're praising Steve Kerr. He's the mastermind. All this crap. But I can't hate on Steph Curry and the crew. They're a good team.
Steve Curry's still not there yet.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Luke Walton.
Yeah, Luke Walton.
But he won't be getting credit for any of those wins.
No,
though.
so it basically still goes something.
Yeah.
No, Luke Walton is what in the hell? We got coach of the month with no wins.
Well, but yeah, a squirrel could be coach of that team right now.
Yeah, I don't want to take credit. I don't want to take credit away from Luke Walton, but that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
No, they don't really need a coach right now.
Can I compare them to the Bulls? No. Do I think they'll go 72-10 or beat the 72-10 record? No. They'll win 60-plus games at best, I believe, but I don't think they
14-0 with that schedule. I think it's like the next two to break the record: Denver and then the Lakers at home. So if they beat Denver, which it's either Denver or Phoenix, which I know they're probably going to do. I think they got a legit shot because more than any other teams, they've knock on wood, they've been healthy. They've been able to maintain their health.
The thing is, how lucky are they going to be? Are they continue to stay that healthy? Is going to be a major factor. And then, at the end of the day, it means nothing if you don't win the championship.
That's true.
So
I mean, what was the motto for that '96 team? What they kept saying all year was like, "It don't mean a thing if we don't win the ring or whatever."
Yeah.
And
Golden State.
But it does help them that It does help them that they're defending champions, so it's less pressure on them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's not like they have to do the Cincinnati Bengals thing and answer all the questions about not doing anything in the postseason.
Hopefully they don't have to go through San Antonio this season because that's what saved them last year. What saved them last year is that the Clippers and San Antonio met each other in the first round, went 7 games, and knocked each other both out.
You and Doc Rivers that have you're the reason Doc Rivers.
You're fueling that fire. Yeah.
They looked at that and they're okay. And then even Steph Curry, we can't help who we play.
Yeah, but I do think it's early. It's going to be a lot tougher for them, I believe, this year. Obviously, if Durant stays healthy. And with the way Westbrook's playing, OKC is going to be in the mix. San Antonio's going to be in the mix. The Clippers obviously going to be in the mix.
Oh, they're going to struggle to get out.
Yeah, they're going to. I mean, if they get out, they're going to work for it this year. If they get out, yeah.
And then, obviously,
they'll have Cleveland.
Obviously, Cleveland will be waiting.
Cleveland, yeah.
Minus Kyrie or addition, assuming everyone's healthy. Addition, Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting. Like I think but the thing is, they have to stay healthy. They have to stay on top of it. Really, they're doing this without even getting consistent good play from Thompson. Thompson's like hit and miss because he had that bad back.
Yeah, sometimes you forget he's out there the way Curry's playing.
Quiet as kept, man. Draymond Green is like averaging 12, 7, and 8, almost a triple double. So
solid right there.
But it's very scary. And then obviously what Curry's doing is just something that's, hadn't been seen in a while, especially just from the perimeter.
Yeah,
I think most can agree.
Yeah.
At least that I've ever seen, greatest shooter I've ever seen.
By far, the best shooter I've seen in my lifetime.
I was a big fan of Reggie Miller.
I'm a big Reggie Miller fan as well, but probably the best shooter I've seen.
He does it off the dribble, does it effortlessly, step back, crossover, in and out. Can pull up like it. There's absolutely no breathing room.
Yeah. Usually, at the end of the day, he's like 6'2", 6'3", so he's got to be quick. He's got to be able to jump. So I definitely give it to him, man. He's definitely put in the work to be able to be as great as he is. So I'm definitely not hating on Steph Curry. I'm a '90s kid, so Reggie's my guy, but I got to roll with Reggie. But at the same time, love Steph. 6'2", 6'3", you definitely got to put in a lot of work to be able to shoot as great as he does in a talented league like the NBA. So
I mean, and his demeanor, man, the way he handles stuff, man, he's just cool, man. He just seemed like a dude that just be just real cool, man. Doesn't get fazed by a lot, and for that, man, when your leaders like that, I think that just probably trickles down to the rest of the team, which is explaining the 14-0. Who's the team that? I mean, you could argue they could almost lost last night. Who's the team that you say that?
actually, the past 2 nights,
Yeah.
the past 2 nights been rough.
Who's the team on what?
Yeah,
now?
who's the team you? Who's the team you say that like that maybe coming up that could give them some trouble? I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I think the next one is like Denver. Is it Denver or Phoenix? And then it's like L.A.
So it looks sound like they won't have any trouble for at least,
No.
the
At
next
least a
3
while.
games,
Yeah.
No, that'd be great.
Because it's 2 to break. Right now they got 1 to tie the little Houston Rockets record.
They'll probably do it.
They probably will.
Do they play Cleveland on Christmas Day possibly?
Yeah.
So
That is very. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. These dudes could be going into that unbeaten. I doubt it though.
Yeah, I think they may
I
at
highly
least a
doubt that.
game or 2 before then. But you never know, though. It would not surprise me if they.
But also, as this, but you really, actually, I take that back because now that this record is building, even your scrub team, you're already defending champs, and you're gonna get everybody's best shot because of the streak. So, I mean,
But it's NBA. It's still the NBA.
yeah,
And when you lace up the shoes,
Yeah.
most of the time the better team wins in the
true,
NBA.
that's true. But
Unlike
since
NFL, where you get team's best shot any given Sunday, a team can pull out a win. In the NBA, usually the better team wins that.
yeah, I mean,
Matchup.
piggybacking off both your points here, I'm willing to bet it'll be some loser team that breaks the streak.
Probably.
Like a Sacramento or something.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't do anything with Cousins or something like that down low, yeah. It probably will. I don't, but man, I think they could probably get 70. I don't know if they'll get to 72.
I was gonna say, so
Definitely.
votes.
I think
Do you think they'll do it, Geek?
I think they'll get to 70. I don't think they'll get quite to 72. I think they did all that, got 67 wins last year. I think they'll get 7. My prediction is 70 on the money, 70 and 12.
They got 67 last year.
67 last year.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, 67 and
What do
15.
you think, Cigar?
I still think they'll probably be around 67 this year too.
67.
I think they'll fall just short. I don't have a number, but I think they'll fall just short. I don't think they'll get it.
Oh man,
Yeah. All right, I'll go with 68. How about
68.
that?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not getting 72 and 10. I'll tell you that. They're nowhere near the 96 Bulls. people.
But now that's the other thing. Now the question's been posed.
No one's
I
no
think
one's posed this
I think we I think I know. I've already posed one. You know how Sports Intermediate runs with 7-game series because you
this is a
tell
made
it-
up question.
No,
No one
tell
posed
it
this
to tape.
question.
If you Sports Center, they posed the question. Tell it to tape because what they did was they said, okay, what's called 14-0. Curry has averaged more points per game, the better shooting percentage, and a 14
Curry is almost averaging a point a minute. I saw
Yeah, I
something.
know.
He's like he had like 460 something points.
something ridiculous.
And now it's 440 something points in like 460 something minutes.
But it's
almost-
14-0
yeah.
versus. Well, the reason they're talking about 14-0 versus Chicago is 12-2, and then they did this thing where it's okay. Their 3 best players: Michael, Scotty, Rodman, and Steph, Clay, and Draymond. Yeah, do they win a game in the? I know we're all 90s, but do they win a game in the 7-game series against
Maybe
those
one
96?
game.
I say yeah.
Yeah, one.
I give them
Five,
But
4-1.
one
Yeah.
thing we have not touched on, the all-time winning streak in the league is what, like
It's like
24
no,
games,
I
something
think
like that.
it's 33 by the Lakers. They're not
Okay,
getting that.
33.
I know they're not getting that unless they get it. They
Yeah,
might get it.
well, I was gonna say.
I mean, you just never know. I mean,
We'll probably pick this conversation back up again because I'm sure the Warriors are going to be breaking some records probably this year.
Yeah.
As far as
Fortunately
in the
or
win column.
unfortunately.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they'll probably praise Steve Kerr like he's like Red Auerbach or somebody like
Yeah.
that. So
Someone hates Steve Kerr.
yeah, he's a piece of trash.
He hates- I
yeah,
think he hates Steve Kerr and the Warriors
he's
organization.
a piece of trash.
well,
He is.
Steve Kerr is the reason that one of our teams didn't go to the finals one year with that big 3.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Well, not to name the team,
Yeah,
but
he's-
Okay, well, it sounds like a lot of people have a lot of built up.
I like Steve Kerr though. He's
Uh,
cool. Still shouldn't have fired Mark Jackson. I agree with
No.
Segal on that. No.
No, I agree too. Yeah, Mark.
You got him there. They were perennial losers before he got there. Fired him easily. Then had him watch them win the title.
Yeah, he was on
He was
calling the
well,
game.
players coming over, giving him a hug. You're all right, man.
Hey, I'll give him this though. He he did a good job choosing Golden State over New York. Now,
Yeah,
it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, look where Derek Fisher's at. He's
Yeah.
getting avoided,
Yeah, he's
getting thrown in the
attacked
bonfire by Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
He's lucky
All
his team is at least doing cool.
We'll end it there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the email address is
barhousecrew@gmail.com. Now, be sure to leave your name and where you're from when you drop off your suggestions or comments. We'll be sure to give you a shout out on the next show. You can also catch us on SoundCloud as well.
and YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Peace out.